Okay, you guys. Sorry about what happened. I'm gonna go ahead and okay, so let's go ahead and finish up. So, the last thing that I just had to say is we're gonna go ahead and use a specific type of crystal, right? Because we have all the chemistry right here and the chemical sequence right here. We just use this specific web page as a chemical sequence and use the image as well, and then use uh, like we'll use this and then use this. If you can find this or visualize it in a software, that's perfect too. So yeah, NLP break automation, that'll be a good one. I'm just gonna attach the chemical sequence to that now too, because they're running a specific type of chemical for something else, for chemical for asphyxiation, which is how the warriors. Yeah, one of the coaches for the Warriors died. Yeah, he was rushing, fucking starting shit, playing with chemical servers, so it got reversed. So what's gonna end up happening is they use that to stop certain things to chemical, but this has like a specific sequence that's related. So what's gonna end up happening here is you're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attach this to the enter strings by going ahead and making a file format of this or putting this in its. So I'm gonna go like this, save image on my desktop. Convert this to a text file. Mhm. Take this coding right here, which is all UTF-4, or I just code around it right here. And from here, I could just start and say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, sir, Circle UI. Okay. So you're gonna go like and start like that. And then I'm going to say that this is just a file format in itself to be used in any of the files that, or any of the purposes that we need it for. So we can just go like that and then put the coding in here for where this is going to go. And I'm just going to say it's going to be going to a specific type of like syntax. And that's for that. And I'm going to just write it out, the end string and syntax. But I'm going to just go like this. It's like on the ASI. I'm just going to go ahead and copy the ASI table and say that it's going to be conducted to ASI. Mhm. That's better. And then this is going to be like table. Mhm. I'm gonna save this. Okay, as XML. So now it's like an internet file format as well. Okay, so I have that, and now I could just say that XML on my desktop. Okay, good. Ooh, what? I'm telling you, so many games have been played and it's done. Whoa! Why do Korean people put cheddar inside of ramen? Why are you doing that? Whoa, whoa. Why the fuck are you guys starting on something like this? Okay, so now, well, now actually, yeah, he's done for. He got off the computer. He doesn't want to hear anything else about me and what I'm doing. He has dreams of getting on the computer and not getting smacked out. It's not possible. Stop playing in my drum set. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start playing in data. This bourbon kite is goofy. This graphite can withstand the heat of like melting gold and different metals. That's what you use to like carry the pot and like mix it and stuff like that. Graphite. Yeah, that graphite can withstand the heat. That can block every single chemical server on the internet. So we're also going to use graphite. It's a type of an etheric, her sister, an etheric graphite. So you get the chemical sequence, add a chemical equation. Okay, good. I stand in the range in the rain. Whoa, you guys are talking nonsense in Quebec. In Quebec, you speak Quebecois. Is she Quebecois? That's what they talk. Are you involved in this? What's wrong with explaining? Yeah. So we're done with this. You can take this chemistry, and then you're gonna go ahead and put a star after. So you're gonna go like this, star, and then you're gonna say uh, spiral. So you're gonna say I'm gonna bring it to a spiral. So you're gonna open up the door. It's the spirals like this. One, two, three, four. Okay, good. Okay, so what's gonna end up happening here is that somebody heard that song. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, the block VPN, that's gonna start a war. I'm approving everyone that's on the network, so there you guys go. Whoa. I think we're pretty much done. We can keep on going if you guys want to kick it, ask questions in the chat, find out more. Um, But I think that's pretty much done. Scatter memory to stop three functions from going. That's going to be this graphite that's going to shatter the memory's ability to carry consistent digits onto the coding for the CPU through permissions. And it's going to scatter the permissions. And this is where this whole you want to have secret permissions. How about no permissions? How about your permissions don't work because the graphite is blocking them and breaking them and making you put more memory in, which is shattering your fucking devices. Then we have whole new devices and your old system doesn't even work, or we could just like on our system we don't have that coding from the graphite anyway, so we can just keep on doing what we want to do. Now we have new permissions, right? So then what ends up happening is it opens up the neural network to accept new permissions that are stable for the network, so we can code a new permission with the chemical file. As a chemical file server to override uh, 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 a memory system and a break ability to um, have to use devices, breaks and retrains neural network naturally to accept new chemical. Yeah, and that's like how you bring down. This is another way to bring new code law. Okay, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So you guys are gonna go ahead and play with that. Go ahead and keep working with that. That's pretty much it for the coding tutorials until we get in person, and then I can teach you guys nitty gritty stuff. We can get deeper into like how to have more fun on the computer, uh how to install Cobalt 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's really about Cobalt 2 through 6, how to install that into what's existing in code to triage that false portal altogether. Because we just consumed that portal and then dissolved it. We could dissolve the substance, but then the substance needs a pathway out. So it's the old port, it's the new portal that's going to act as a triage to take the substance of the old portal out and break it down over time, and then bring in the new portal on substance so that we don't have to do a bunch of new shit on the planet just to have a new computer and new internet. So that's another thing too. Visualizing. I would be call it. I'd call it consummation of old portal. It's like a math type of system, like Ingress is rare. Old visualizing is an old math system and coding system to be taken over by Cobalt 1 through 6, 2 through 6, and break that sequence creation that builds commas by swallowing old portal, breaking it down. Make that go faster. Master is seamlessly. So that's just it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. And then let me go ahead and make these files and start getting ready for this class for all the developers that want to see all this and build this and move forward. Because it's witchcraft on the computer. Yeah. Hooray for Daisy that got stalked and harassed, and bitch. Now you have to play in the computer our way. Good. I'm not really like that, but if we have to, we could have just been cordial, but you wanted to be messy. Whoa. I'm telling you, somebody's eating good tonight. The dollar store is a heaven sent for low income communities. Whoa. That's how you be an organizer even when you're struggling. So, hmm. And then we can code down our speech now. Now we know how to bring down our speech, right? You guys know how to code down your speech because remember, you guys see how I drew this out, the speech. I'm going to show you this one more time. Right? Remember how I drew this out? There's going to be a way that you're going to bring this down via code, and you're going to have to just figure out how to do that. Okay. So you're just going to think about, like, okay, this is how I bring down code in speech form. There's a way that I have to bring it down in code, how I organize my strings, how I bring down my syntax, et cetera, et cetera. I can do it through the ASIC coding as well in the UTF, but I have to have access to the speech for them me be able to code it. So I bring down each one of these through a file, and then I learn how to bring it down. It's like how my gateway to use the speech to learn how to bring down certain type of brackets, files, folders, systems, design, etc., coding, syntax, la la la, to bring this down to start speaking with this. Okay. Okay. So I think that that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're editing permissions with this done. With chemical file format. Break cobalt. Yeah, done that. Break in strings with graphite. Mhm. We're also going to scatter public, private, and protected classes. Okay, so what that's going to look like is we're going to be able to just have a type of system where we can type lines of code. Mhm. So we're gonna block hacking, but then those of you guys who are solid in the network, you guys can do this inverted. Use your speech, bring down your speech, draw it down, speak, communicate, use your AI, and then you'll find out how to post. You can keep on doing this. There's somebody in Thailand that is wreaking fucking havoc. Pull up and wreck, pull up and wreck. We take no disrespect, baby. This high priest, so good. Yeah, that's what you guys wanted to start, and you want to play with Longanisa Cheong and playing with Ty Green Curry, and now all of Ty Green Curry is at Trader Joe's. You're starting too much. Woo. By the way, I want to say shout out to Trader Joe's and the meals that you have. Okay. So, yep, that's how you're gonna start it. The VPN, yeah, that's done. All right, you guys. Okay, I think that's all we need. Okay, thank you for watching. I don't know. I think we still have like one more thing. I might need to look at. Oh, let's jam the operators too. So I'm gonna jam all the operators so they can't pull on different like classes, objects, make them communicate with them. I'm gonna also that's done. That's just uploading the whole ASIC so that because one time it's like one thing to visualize a operator and it's another thing to put on its functions. So the graphite and the Buenadite, it's gonna scatter its visualization and its function. If we wanted to do its visualization, that's one thing, but we're really going for its function. It can do both. So this is what we're talking about when we're talking about operators, brackets, array subscripts, function calls, etc. We're gonna stop that from happening. So you can type in as many times as you want, but all you're gonna get is it visualized. You're not gonna get its function. And that's why we're gonna stop a bunch of language processors and just stop chat GTP and stop their whole business as a whole, because it's a chemical server. So we just showed you how a few crystals just did that on the internet. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those chemical files. You guys can go ahead and make those too. Upload the ASIC table. You guys have saw me do that, right? So uh that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. All right. So that's all we have to say. All right, you guys. So that's